regional, you know, I believe losing out to, I think it was Parsnip in the end, and not quite making it out of pools. But
well, speaking of Parsnip, Pyra Mythra, mate, we're seeing the Pyra Mythra come out from Tigerton. It's always a bit of what character is Tigerton going to pick, and Pyra Mythra seems to be.
This is the history, and Tigerton most notably has won the last 2 sets that they've played with Pyra and Mythra, understanding that, you know what, the Byleth is not quite there, and I'm fundamentally strong enough where I've got this counter pick ready and available. And of course, right at the top level, we've seen it with MKLAO as well, right? You know, every time Sonics and him play, we see the Pyra Mythra and the Sonics. And you know what? If you wanted Sonics MKLAO at home, you've got it right here in loser semis.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like, these two players, as you say, have played quite a bit. But Memey is an incredibly aggressive Sonic compared to a lot of the Sonics that we have here in this country. And, you know, they have recently moved back to Milton Keynes, which is my neck of the woods. Like, I'm always impressed with what Memey comes out with. But right now, the set history is shown because you need the speed to contest with Sonic. And right now, Tigerton is all over Memey.
I really like the fact that Tigerton went for that up throw there, knowing that going for the forward throw, realistically, as Pyra, you're not going to be able to edge guard too well, and Sonic's going to get back for free. So at least with the up throw, Memey went to the side of the stage and then just reset the situation, which is what you would have got anyway. Going for that rapid jab there, knowing that the gentleman would not quite kill just yet, and the neutral getting caught by the neutral B. You've got to get up, attack those. Yeah,
there's so many different ways Pyra can ledge trap you, but one thing I noticed is that it took a bit of time for Tiger to actually switch up off of the Pyra, and great air dodge read there from Memey to bring it straight back to even. But like, if he keeps staying on Pyra for the rest of this set, I know it's only been once, but Memey's going to eat that for breakfast, because you saw that advantage state. Memey is a different beast when they have the advantage.
And it's so hard when you're playing a character like Sonic, who has got the benefit of just being able to wait it out, right? You know that, you know, you're going to either swing or you're going to air dodge, and you can wait, you can react. This character is fast. His whole damn personality is being fast, and he shows it in spades in this game. And Memey trying to get the tech chase there, a clutch spot dodge there from Tigerton, just getting out a dodge. But again, the Tigerton advantage state continues, Rosa.
Yeah, no, just brilliant mix-ups, and a nice reversal there with the back air from Memey. We're back to playing neutral, but like Tigerton is essentially just waiting for Memey to do something actually punishable. They see a move and they go, ah, that's not punishable, it's Sonic.
And just
oh my god, yeah, no, sorry, we both went silent.
The jump on 2 into the weight. I have never seen a Pyra Mythra almost be that patient in that moment, right? You've got the hit and just not going for the immediate up air. Again, you've got the frame data where you can go for that kind of coverage, and the forward tilt finally going to take that stock, and Memey at a stock deficit right now. Again, history, it seems to be repeating itself.
Yeah, lovely dash attack there from Tigerton. The Mythra forward tilt stopping the spin attack, but there's no punish there from Memey. What is the option to try and catch them off the stage? No, it's not going to happen. And Tigerton is like, oh, okay, that is a back throw. What is the advantage now? Nothing.
It's really scary in these situations, because it feels as if it's almost like Memey has to wait for Tigerton to make a mistake, particularly against Mythra, who has got the speed to contend with Sonic's neutral. And in that situation where Tigerton arguably made a mistake, he wasn't ready for the punish and he didn't execute properly. And now what could have been a done deal is now extra credit that Memey did not ask for. But finally, the back air takes the stock.
Yeah, Memey now kind of looking for a little bit of respite, looking to kind of maybe take it a little bit slower. I see them dashing to the corner quite a bit, but like Tigerton is just ready, like covering the options, being in the right positions, keeping center stage most of the time. And Memey, again, second guessing a lot of these punches, as you said.
Yeah, there's a lack of confidence, right? There's this feeling of Memey isn't quite ready, but was nearly got maybe the earliest stock I have seen in a hot minute, and you are in the same postcode as Pyra's up smash. What are you doing?
I'm going to have to get up Google Maps.
Honestly.
Because I could do a 15-minute walk between where the up smash should have been and where Memey was. Like, that's incredible. I mean, to be fair, Memey jumped, right? jumping to attack with an aerial, the up smash probably would have caught it, but like, come on, man, look at that! I mean, Tigerton takes game 1. There you go.
It's scary as well because it feels as if whenever I watch Tigerton play, I feel like he's an incredibly safe player for the most part, right? He's, you know, there was a point where he got a down air at kill percent as Pyra and then just waited it out to see what it would do. Again, not overextending against Sonic. And it's in these moments where Tigerton almost, again, that breakneck pace comes out and it's like, okay, I'm going to go for this quite aggressive option, almost very, very risky. And Memey just wasn't quite ready for it. And that is something that Memey is going to have to adjust to if he wants to make the tables turn and if he wants to make his way into the top 3 of SmashPoint Ultimate.
Oh, okay, barely not hitting that spring there. Memey's, speaking of breakneck pace, I mean, Memey has been going at it. This advantage state already leading to 83%. But now choosing to back off, he's got the lead. He realized what happened when he interacted last time, and a brilliant tech out, down tilt into the back air. Don't see that often from Sonic, but oh, he overextended! No! Oh, but there you go. We're back. We're playing the game. Memey's got the discipline back, I think.
And just the beautiful reaction there from Tigerton, and went for a down air for quite an aggressive upbeat on stage. Thankfully, there was a trade in place, and again, this safety from Tigerton, the neutral air, not quite killing off the higher ceiling of town and city. And this is such a delicate situation here, Rosa. Excellent tech as well. The pace of this game does not stop for anybody.
No, it doesn't. The up tilt almost killing. Tigerton at 170%. Memey just looking for the spaced move, whether it be forward tilt, even up tilt at this point. The back throw also, but doesn't. Okay, doesn't pull the trigger on it. Again, it's that kind of confidence. Is the jab going to do it? Not quite, but you've got to imagine. Forward air? Surely, there you go. Memey takes the lead.
And the platform assist as well, just riding along that middle platform as it came back into the frame and just converting off of it. Wonderful reactions there from Memey, just realizing, oh, okay, well, actually, this is a perfect situation to get the KO. And again, the bigger stage maybe coming back to bite Tigerton here. And this is where things can get really, really scary for Tigerton if he does not make this lead disappear. But a neutral air is going to do it. Yeah,
that Pyra Mythra neutral air is so, so strong. And of course, like, Memey second-guessed a tech chase there, which made me think, oh, they're not confident anymore. As soon as they did get confident, they got hit by landing there. Like, it's one of those things where Tigerton is just keeping Memey guessing. And even with the lead now, like, Tigerton is just ready to, like, keep going, keep the pressure on, find their way in, be in, like, in the right position. It's the positioning that I think is really impressive.
It really is, and a spring is just about going to do it. You could even tell Memey wasn't sure they're trying to go for that back air just to seal the deal, but thankfully it being enough. And Memey, if there is any kind of lead, it is a real solid one right now. Memey's showing that there are some adjustments being made, but if you are not careful against Pyra, that can evaporate in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, I think unlike other Sonic players we have in this country, Pele or Guffix maybe, like, we're not probably going to see a timeout from Memey. Oh, that should be a big punish in there. Oh, okay, into the spin and dash into the fair, but not going to quite connect. Like, Memey just loves to approach in the interactions, right? Which Sonic is very favoured for, as we can see with those spin dashes. But, like, you know, when you have a lead like this, and when Tigerton is playing as well as he is, it's risky. And I wouldn't take those risks.
And we can just see it again, that aggression going all the way up into the upper blast zone to try and catch it, getting caught on the way down with a dash attack. This is something, now Memey has got to be really careful not to lose this lead. It's so tempting to, you know, have that aggression. You've got a lead and a reversal. Memey is so good at getting those reversal situations. Tigerton living by a thread right now and is hoping to make this comeback again. We're 20-30% away from where down air up smash is going to seal the deal, and Memey not getting a conversion off of that. A back throw though, 156%, and Tigerton shaking his head as he loses that game too, maybe feeling like he was a bit asleep at the wheel there.
Bro, I would not shake my head. The positioning, the knowledge, the awareness that Memey just had to know, oh, I can make it there in a completely different way, because normally if you're off stage, you're waiting for them to jump at you, right? Memey said, F it, ran across the platform, dropped down forward there. But how often do you do that? Platform had just arrived, and the knowledge to do that and to be like, that's going to catch him off guard, won in the game. Like, Memey just kept that lead very, very solid, not getting hit by as many like side beats from Pyra, not interacting nearly as much, I think, with the Mythra. The game plan starts to be coming together. It's just a matter of can Tigerton adapt going into game 3.
And to extend on that as well, the fact that the forwarder came out before Mythra's side B was level with the stage as well, because in my head, whenever I think about edgeguarding Pyra and Mythra, I'm thinking about the Mythra side B and I'm thinking about the low recovery.
Of course.
And I feel like there is this element of, okay, I need to prepare for this timing and this timing. And Memey was there just before the first moment was available. But we are seeing a Battlefield pick here from Tigerton. I do enjoy the pick. I feel as if particularly Mythra's advantage state, being able to get those combos, those high platforms, the extensions on them, just again, that little bit of damage means that, you know, if you get that extra 10, 20% is so perfect for Pyra in particular to be able to get this kill confirmed.
Of course, but Sonic, no changes to the platforms either, of course. You know, you get those up air strings, those catching, those landings is far easier. That up air, back air only possible thanks to the Battlefield platform. Looking for the nair. Oh, but mixes it up with the spin dash to catch the roll. Memey looking maybe a little bit more confident in terms of using those mix-ups to catch Tigerton off guard. If, like, I just have to throw this in here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it in otherwise. There's no F-smash at the ledge from Memey at all to catch any of this. And I feel like that might be the last adaptation they need to make to, you know, secure maybe even this third game on the set.
Maybe it's something that's hidden right up the sleeve for a game 4, a game 5 situation, but again, you know, I feel like Memey's approach is if I can go off stage and kill them before they get to ledge, that is great. But honestly, stellar stuff from Tigerton with that tech, but unfortunately the up smash, doesn't matter how good at teching you are, it's going to take the stock any day of the week.
Yeah, and again, Memey with the lead, calling out Tigerton with that jump. Using Sonic's strengths to just kind of get around the ledge trapping, and here we go. Up air into a spring up air, maybe reading a jump or perhaps a misinput, but, you know, oh my goodness me, the panic air dodge, looking for the Mythra up B, but it's not going to quite get it. Look at this advantage state reading the air dodge. Tigerton is bleeding and bleeding heavily.
And this is a wild thing, right, because we were talking about the aggression from Memey, right, about the fact that no matter the situation, he goes in and he goes in and he goes in, and yet that entire 86% came from Memey stopping and waiting, taking a moment to say, right, you're playing pretty preemptively against me because of this aggression that I put on, and now I'm going to call the brakes. And I'm playing a character that's fast enough to be able to react to you and get an optimal punish for here. And even though Memey did lose that stock in a, you know, in that sense, it's still a 70% lead, and Memey has honestly made some really stellar adjustments to be able to have a really solid game 3 here.
Oh my god, the up throw. Is the up air going to find it smart? No, but a forward air sends Memey off stage. What's the ledge trap? Oh, okay, the turnaround F-tilt, that was very good. The grab, oh, okay, Memey's getting scared. You see the shake of the head. Is the down air going to hit? Not quite, but not falling for the neutral B from Pyra there this time. Oh my good, okay. You're right, Tigerton is straight back in this game.
I love the fact that Memey has got this knowledge of the unorthodox kill options from Sonic. Obviously the forward tilt there, you know, quite a strong move from center stage at around 150, 160. But it was a previous set, which we weren't commentating, but the up tilt percent range, the fact that Memey knew to go for a waveland on a platform into an up tilt at 160%. Again, this is somebody with a knowledge of their character that is almost unrivaled. But again, that aggression is going to bite you back, catching the jump up onto the platform with the dash attack, and what seemed like a really strong lead. Again, we've been gassing this up, right? This strong lead that Memey has had, and a forward smash comes out nearly 100%, and can Memey seal it out? Yes, he can.
Or a footstool dare, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. He got footstool dare, up air, into the back air, and finally the F smash said, hello, bang. Incredible. And immediately capitalizing in one of the best advantage states we've seen in this set.
Just wow. Incredible. And again, I feel like this win would mean a lot for Memey, right? There's been this discussion around, you know, Memey performs really well at his weeklies and then goes to a monthly and he folds a bit. And he doesn't obviously, you know, he still places incredibly well. He's an incredible player in and of his own right. But there's not been this almost breakout performance for Memey, and it feels like today, beating somebody that's beating you for the last 2 times in your region, you know, you're putting down the cards when it matters, and the ace up the sleeve is on the table.
Well, I mean, first of all, not done yet. I mean, Tigerton's still got 2 games to play, and anything can happen. Second of all, he came forward for the last MK Weekly. We're officially more stacked than Manchester. You heard it here first. Milton Keynes over Manchester. We have more roundabouts, and he is about to tell Tigerton that in strong fashion.
Of course, here we go. Once again, the Battlefield pick. Again, I feel as if, you know, Tigerton wants these extensions, wants these, you know, up air forward air, again, that extra 10-20%. But I feel as if Memey is not exactly disliking the pick. I feel like being able to extend those combos, and we're seeing it there, right? You mentioned it a little bit earlier on about how Memey has got this option under his sleeve that maybe he's not busted out yet. And now suddenly, with a game down as well, again, this is potentially Tigerton's final game in the tournament, right? And Memey has said, okay, here is this a new strong option that I've got for you. Adjust, adapt.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, the grab from Tigerton is going to put them in the corner. No, there is, oh, got the air dodge with the up smash, but it barely misses, and there you go, the falling there. Going to claim another one of Memey's stocks there. Matching the aggression that you mentioned last game with the confidence, but a bit too confident when it came to that confirm.
It's really scary because as Pyra, you can just kind of hit that nair, and it's so hard to punish, and it can just catch people trying to overextend. Again, another downside of the aggression that Memey has been showing, but we can see he is not willing to pull the brakes for anybody. A legendary grab, punished by a forward smash here, and nearly, I think, missing the fast fall timing there, but that could have been a devastatingly early stock in the favor of Tigerton. And speaking of adjustments, it feels like Tigerton has made an awful lot of his own here.
Yeah, just understanding the aggression. I mean, obviously you got forward air there. Aegis' recovery is not the best in the world, but understanding, like, okay, Memey wants to go in here. These are the changes that Memey has made. How am I going to adapt to this next thing? And staying Pyra here for the 70% combos you mentioned, trying to look for that down air. But again, every time Tigerton stays Pyra, he takes like 40%. So I think you've just got to play Mythra, work out the advantage state, and then once you've got it, go Pyra, sorry.
It's wild that Sonic down aired right in front of Mythra and had time to get a spot dodge out at point blank range. Again, just these little situation, and Memey just having that knowledge to be able to think, okay, well, this is going to work. And I'm not sure if Tigerton has landed and trying to go for it all. I wonder if that was a misinput. That was a very, very strange down air.
It doesn't make any sense for them why to go for it, so I suppose that has to be a bit of a misinput. But no, Memey can't afford to be on the back foot, because when he's on the back foot, the game changes, the aggression is not as confident, I feel. I think that's always the case with Sonic, you know? Depending on who has the lead, the flow of the game, what happens in the game changes completely. And now you see these panic air dodges, you see these attempts at aggression being met by these disjoints, and overall, Memey has to, you know, surgically find a lead, not bash your head against the brick wall, which is turning into Tigerton's Pyra.
Oh, and just going for the little spike into the footstool, and just the up smash is finally going to kill. But again, I need to see a bit more confidence from Memey if he is going to take the set here and now. And it's so scary, particularly when you've got the speed of Mythra being able to get some damage, and then potentially a switch over to Pyra when you're feeling like you need that kill power. 94, over 100% lead in the favor of Tigerton, and he is one of the safest players in the business.
Another neutral get up being met by the forward air, but not going to quite get hit by the forward tilt there. 2 back airs, that's 45%. We know what happens when Memey gets cooking. Looks for the air dodge, Tigerton gives him to it late, and oh my goodness me, 66% already. Memey's feeling themselves a bit.
And just trying to go for the walk-up grab, Tigerton just jumping out of that situation, completely saying, you're not going to catch me with that. But we can see the spin dash into the forward air. This lead, this set is, you know, falling through Tigerton's fingers, and the forward smash, it didn't connect, Wazza, but look,
and there you go. The back air is going to seal it out. Memey is going to take down Tigerton, moving on to losers finals. And that is the power of returning to Milton Keynes. Thank you.